now. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are so very excited today. This has been a long time in the works. I got my brother from another mother, Meiko, here. I know you can see the family resemblance. The hair alone should give it away. So here we go. If you haven't subscribed and hit that little notification bell, please do immediately so you can see other awesome videos like this. Okay, so shooting the stuff with Sean, get after it. All right, Meiko, my boy, my brother. It's been so long coming. So good to see you. Let's get it.
And likewise, man. Hey, I appreciate you having me on your show, my brother. I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you welcoming me. It's a pleasure, and like I said, I feel like an honor too. To be honest with you, I feel pretty grateful.
Brother, I'm honored that you made the time. It's a great thing, and we're here to talk about some really exciting stuff. So it's very cool.
Hey, sounds great. Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. So what we're gonna go into first, y'all, is we're gonna talk about how a lot of guys are very toxic, and they're a lot of people like to call them fuck boys and whatnot. But what we're gonna talk about is how when a man meets the proper woman, how that completely changes his life.
Okay, that's pretty funky right there. Hey, they need to hear that anyways. Maybe it'll break that barrier down for those real men. You know what I'm saying? Those real men. So
yeah, pretty much. I appreciate the air quotes because that's 100% correct. Pretty much anybody I've ever met that's like, "Oh, I'm a real man," is like, "You're a bitch."
That part.
Yeah. That part. Irrespective. All right. So let's get into it. I know me for myself. I was, drudging at a dead end job, and I'd been there for 7 years, didn't see an out. And then I got this amazing woman that was like, you know what, follow your dreams. And I did. And now I'm in a completely different position. And it's like, what?
Wow. That sounds like it's heaven sent to me. That sounds like a blessing. It seemed like you met your, your soulmate. I forget the gentleman that made the song, but it's called like, I think it's called like Soul Sister or something like that. But hey, Soul Sister, so
yeah.
When you meet that person, that's that spiritual being that was made for you in the beginning. And that's when you pretty much, my personal opinion, you drop the barriers and you try to in sync with her. You know what I mean? Like whatever it takes to bring her closer, that's what you do. Like you don't let none of this logic, oh, I'm supposed to be like this, I'm supposed to be like that, dictate your relationship. You know what I'm saying? You try to build accurate relations. That's how I would call it. You would build accurate spiritual relations. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she spiritually going for you. You know what I'm saying? Like she's seeing you for who you are and what you are. She's not seeing you for your physical, standpoint. And I feel like that's a blessing right there to actually come encounter with somebody like that.
That's absolutely correct. And that brings me to my next point, which is, I always thought like, movies and TV, like romantic comedies, were all bullshit. And then I met this girl and I'm telling her about this job and I'm like, oh, it's the most miserable experience I've ever had in my life. And she's like, so quit. I was like, what? You want me to quit? And she was like, yeah, go ahead and quit. You want to go after your dream, go after your dream.
Hey, that part, see, that's a female warrior, I would say. You know what I'm saying? That's like that Hancock relationship. You know what I'm saying? Hancock is just a movie, you know what I mean? But it's that fantasy fairy tale we talking about, like the Notebook type deal. You know what I'm saying? Every every being ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? When you find the one that says that, I'll call them female. You know what I'm saying? Not to try to say no object or nothing like that, but that's a real God sent, you know what I'm saying, woman right there, because she's not looking at who you are, what you have, and you know what I'm saying, what position you in. You know what I'm saying? She's just looking at your real God given power and ability. You know what I'm saying? And if you have the gumption to actually speak from the heart, shucks, that I feel like that shows a lot to her. That's confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's confidence, like, oh man, my man Ty just, hey, baby, hey, step back. I got your back. You know what I mean? And that's a ride or die. That's better than a dime piece. You know what I'm saying? That's better than,
Exactly. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? That's better than a dime piece. That's priceless. You know what I'm saying? And with something like that, that'll keep you close bound, that'll keep you connected. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll
Yeah.
pretty much keep you connected, you know?
That's exactly 100% right. And it amazes me still to this day. Like every day I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I have this amazing job now. And I have to attribute it to her. Because if it wasn't for her, I'd still be working at that dead end job, you know?
That part is, man, hey, Stern, you know, I always classify my brother, hey, we come from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? We come from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? But I won't consider him an alpha. Every man, you know what I'm saying? Every man's not a male, first of all. That's what I believe. But every
Yeah,
man,
absolutely. That's very good. Let's expound on that point for 1 second.
um, like per se, like every man that I came encounter with, they're not going to allow a woman to give them advice. I mean, they won't take it like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, while on the other hand, a male will be looking like, shit, they for real? And let's do it then. You know what I'm saying? A male will welcome that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While on the other hand, a man, I feel like he got to hold on to that for a sense of power, and that don't mean nothing. That means like you're egotistic in a sense. I feel like that you're self-centered. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you expect how can you expect to have a how can you expect to have a partner, you know what I mean, if you don't even allow that person to enlighten you on things that they feel like is better for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't always lean on what the bro says, because the bro is it's a guy. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing against that. Yet, who know you better than a woman? Somebody that actually that could be intimate with you without being, you know what I'm saying, physical in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They can draw their intimacy just from the way you handling business. You know what I'm saying? For the way
Yeah.
you feel me? For the way you make your decisions. Like, hey babe, I'm going to work every day, da 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 da. You know, but this is really putting a crutch on my mentality. I really don't like it. I really feel like I'm out of position. That warrior on the other hand go come back and say something spiritually that you already been feeling in your heart and soul. And then you said, man, I think we should smoke that. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I think hey, bet that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So not to get too far away from it. So that's what I feel like the difference is. You know what I'm saying? A male, you know what I'm saying, a male is gonna treat, you know what I'm saying, his woman not like a person like a queen, but like a goddess. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
You are my everything. I value what you say. You know what I'm saying? What you say really matters to me. Shucks, the kids ain't nothing without both of us. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There is no me without you. You know what I'm saying? I complete you,
Exactly.
me. You know what I mean? But if I'm thinking like a man, I'm gonna think I pissed standing up and she pissed sitting down. Well, in Afghanistan, everybody pissed sitting down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be thinking in a way to where, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be trying to retain my power. And it's not right. You take it from your woman in reality. And that's what I feel like. That's what makes them actually look for other things. You know what I'm saying? They don't say it, but they're like, why am I not, you know what I'm saying, spiritually like complete? Why am I not feeling this way? It's because the mate is taken from them in a way that they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? That's, because Well, that's neither here nor there. That's neither there.
Well,
But
that's the toxic masculinity of society, right? Like they say, to be a man, you gotta smoke cigars, drink beer, and beat your woman, and do all this and that, all that BS. But it ain't like that. To be a real man is you gotta, love your girl, put her first priority, and like you said, take all her opinions and everything, because she's gonna see things in a different way than you do. And when a
totally,
woman is willing to do that for you, you should freaking listen.
man. I, man, check this out. Check this out, bro. If in today's world, if you find when you find that woman that's gonna submit, the key word is submit, shit, you better do exactly what you said do on steroids. I'm serious, bro, on steroids. You just you will want to be treated. You know what I mean? Like on steroids. Like man, you just make sure you love on her. You know what I mean? Like, shit, baby, I ain't saying you can't be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just handle your business accurately. Shit. I want you to be beautiful. That commends me. You know what I'm saying? That commands me. Let him look. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him look. Hey, you belong to me and I belong to you. You know what I'm saying? Shucks. We make each other look good. You know what I mean? Like, come on, baby. Hey yo, we can solve each other problems. You know what I'm saying? We can win this war with just trusting in each other. You know what I'm saying? We can really win this war with trusting each other. You know what I'm saying? Shucks.
That's exactly it. That's the biggest thing, is just trusting each other and realizing that you don't know everything, and
No,
everything you're conditioned to believe is wrong.
hey, my brother, that's a good topic too, right there. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? That's that what religious type of mindset. You know what I'm saying?
If we were not allowed to be indoctrinated into religion until age 21, there would be no religion.
Hey, that's a valid point right there. That's valid. That's very valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, and I really believe that they should leave that up into the they should leave that onto the family. You like onto the parents. You know what I mean? Like we should do it like the foreigners do it. You know what I mean? Like the foreigners, and when I say foreign, I'm talking like, you know what I'm saying, like Chinese, like how, you know what I'm saying, not speaking nothing against nobody, but like how they do it. You can't per se intertwine into their family like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak on, you can't that take pause. You know what I mean? So I think when we get on that page, we'll be getting somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yet until we get there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like we go to school to learn, how to spell. In reality, that could be we going to school to learn spells. You know what I'm saying? Because all these different damn words that, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's like in a lot, just shit trying to learn English. It's
Yeah,
a,
no kidding.
that's you feel me? And then we got to get along and all this stuff. Well, let's start with getting along first, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with, because I can learn a language without even seeing it written down. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually within love. Like if you love something, you're gonna learn that. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you got all these words and stuff, it's kind of giving you an excuse and escape from it. You know what I mean? And that's not,
Yeah.
you feel me? That ain't like, nah, like nah. Couples don't need therapy. They need each other. You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna go sit down and talk to somebody that don't even know you? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That ain't that ain't gonna get you nowhere. I feel like that ain't gonna get you nowhere. They're not even in your shoes. Like they're not. They didn't even no. Like that ain't gonna do nothing for the equation. You know what I'm saying? You really need to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't talk to each other, you don't need to be together now. If you can't communicate, there's no point of even being together because that's not a proper relationship. Time you talk to respond. It should be more of a debate than the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
People listen to respond, not to understand.
You feel me? And shit, my brother, you know how that goes out of the military. And apply that to a relationship.
You're breaking up super hard, brother.
Outside. You
Meiko, you still there, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was just going in and out.
Yeah, it's really breaking up really bad.
Okay. Okay. It could be a connection down here in the country, you know, in the good old country.
All right. Irrespective, y'all, my boy Meiko has got some new music that's coming out shortly for y'all. And we're going to segue into that real quick, just because I know I got only 40 minutes on this Zoom meeting. So I want to make sure that gets out. So take it away, my brother. Let's give him a little sample.
Hey, this is a new single. This is a new single right now that I just put out. You know, y'all check it out for me. Let me know what you think. You know, all opinions matter. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Communication is communication. You know, the song is called Your Language. You know, it comes from the heart. You know, it's for the ladies. You know what I mean? So, y'all give it a listen and let me know what you think. Y'all just let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? I made it for us. You know what I'm saying? I made it for us lovebirds. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, so hey, check it out.
Man.
Is that sounds? Hey, hey, you know, hey, the whole time, right, bro? You know, hey. Hey. Her grip, unique, seems to be the only one of a kind. So I'm aware through you. Got my heart well ready for therapy. Say for the same, no games. All right. Hey, sir, I definitely appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, man.
My brother. You know, like I said, you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing being on your show. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know what I'm saying? Thank the fact that you gave me the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and promote my music and, you know, catch up with what's going on and whatnot and get my opinion. Or, you know what I'm saying, being with a person that, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like is meant for you, you know, and that's very important because if you don't got yourself together, you really can't help nobody else get together. You know what I'm saying? The first thing with getting stuff together is, you know what I'm saying, holding on to that person that's for you. You know what I mean? So
that's exactly right, brother. That's exactly right.
I definitely appreciate you, my brother. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, keep on doing great things. Keep on doing great things.
Hey, brother, we'll do it again. And, you know, regardless of the podcast or not, we will definitely do a Zoom meeting again because it's good to see your face.
Likewise, my brother. Hey, sorry, you ain't changed a bit, bro. They don't need to know that. Hey, bro, hey, man, that does my heart well, my brother. I'm telling you. telling you, you ain't changed not a bit, man, in a good way. Like in a good way, in a very excellent way, you know what I'm saying? And that's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's spiritual. All, you know what I'm saying? All his people, we age like wine. We get better. You know what I'm saying? We age like, you know what I'm saying, fine wine. You know what I'm saying, my brother? We
I
age
age like milk, okay? I got lumps and sour smells and
like, you're too funny, my brother. You said, nah, it's milk over here. I don't know what you're talking about. I got milk.
I got milk.
My brother, you too funny.
Oh, shit.
When I fart, boy, I'm not these motherfuckers. That shit wake up a threshold. Nah. Hey, it was a pleasure, my brother. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. I appreciate you making the time. We will definitely do it again. And for all you guys listening at home, please subscribe, like, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss awesome videos like this. And I hope you have a great day. God bless.
Bless up. Hey, Stars, appreciate you, my brother.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, take it easy now. Stay blessed.
All right, you too, brother.
All right.